that skip? Yeah, that style of piano playing is because I'm an accordionist. I played accordion from the ages of 7 to 14, and I never had any piano lessons. So, if you know accordion players, they always go, that's how they play, it's a style. So that's where that style of playing comes from. But Come Sail Away, it actually comes from what I would consider kind of a dark period in my life, believe it or not. The song itself, I had written it, we had just played the Crater Festival in Hawaii, and it was just, for a kid who grew up on the south side of the city of Chicago in a two-flat, to be standing in the crater on, in Waikiki, and looking at the beauty of Hawaii, it was really a life-changing experience. So I came back to Chicago where I live, and as you people in Toronto know, it snows in Chicago, and it was like one of the worst winters ever, and I'm sitting in my living room where the piano was, I'm looking out, it was like 6 feet of snow, and I start thinking about Jesus, wanting to escape, and the yearning to be in a better or different place than where you were. Styx had not yet become the success that they were going to be. We had success up here in Canada because Canadians are just flat smarter, that's all. Equinox and Crystal Ball had been big hits both here in Ontario and in Quebec and throughout Canada. But in the States, we were still essentially the band that did Lady. So I remember standing backstage many times supporting the likes of every 70s band you can, from Kiss, Aerosmith, ZZ Top, you name it, everybody. We were the bridesmaid, never the bride. And they were the guys singing, but we missed out on the pot of gold, the perfect timing. John and I, the drummer, would stand backstage and look at all the equipment the big guys had, like Kiss and all the other bands, Bob Seger and everybody was, and think, will we ever have this? Will we ever be the guys out there? This song really is about that idea, about the yearning to sail away to a better place, whether it's in your living room and there's 10 feet of snow, wanting to be in Hawaii. But for me personally, it was about fulfilling the quest that we'd begun as kids. Because at 14 years old and the Panausers were 12, we formed a band in my basement. And the dream of becoming the Beatles was first and foremost in our minds, and we thought after all this time it wasn't going to happen. This was our 7th album, which was released, by the way, on 7/7/77. Isn't that cool? And there's 7 songs. So, because of that, I hate the number 7. No, just kidding. So, it's a song about yearning, whether it's angels taking you away or space aliens as it comes up at the second half of the song. But it is the quintessential Styx song in that has the kind of melodic pop ballad that turns into this straight-ahead rocker that has this artsy-fartsy, ethereal, proggy rock thing going for it, like, let's say, pseudo-prog rock, because we were never really a prog rock band, but we just stole from every musical style and made it our own. So, I wrote the song, but the arrangement really was, like so many things in Styx, were a collective effort by all the members in the band. And this part right here, this was me imitating, thinking about Pete Townsend and Won't Get Fooled Again. Can you imagine it? Yeah. So, I'm ripping off Townsend, but don't tell him, he's got enough money. And of course, then there's the harmonies and the over-the-top pompousness of it all. God bless it. You know what I mean? If you want to be little and small, fine with you. This is big stuff to me. Big, heart on the sleeve emotions, big music, dynamic. And that hook, come sail away with me. So, yeah, it's a catchy tune. Seems to have caught on. So, night after night, I see people, when I play it, lock arms and sing this in such a heartfelt way that I think to myself, geez, I wish I had 10 more just like it. You know, because once in a while you'll get things right. This is one of them for sure. And I remember when I was listening at the album listening party, and I turned to my friend, I said, Tom, if that doesn't do it for us, nothing will.
Oh, I forgot it does that. Walk This Way was crazy because it was probably like the 8th record on the album that we started to record. And originally, me and Ron was just going to sample it and rhyme over it because it was one of our favorite breakbeats to rap over.
The song itself, a lot of people say, you know, it was the video that made the song as opposed to the song making the video. And I can not only argue that point, but I can back that argument up. The song came out a couple of weeks before the video came out,